They're like, dude, Frank, look what Laird just posted.
What?
Laird just posted this.
What? Hardest part about big wave surfing is paddling into it. Laird was like, what if you just towed me into it? I'd be riding that mountain. It looks like he just woke up. Have watched those waves for a while.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, you can't ride that. And all of a sudden, Laird puts on a friggin' purple rash guard. And he's like, I'll do it. And that wave opened the door to what was possible. Laird not being able to do it paddling in.
Right.
That's where he didn't get the credit. So he got a lot of hate from like the big wave community.
Sterling, I love you.
He loves me.
And, well, I'll gladly tow you in anytime. You can check out how easy it is. And yes, don't tow in, just paddle.
What is
What?
that?
What does that mean?
What are we going to do?
Don't tow in, just paddle? I would love to tow in.
It's easy.
That'd be way easier. Like, you're going to make me paddle Jaws?
So what do you...
Is that out of your mind?
So
I'm not crazy.
Is he calling you out?
Is he inviting me to surf Jaws?
Dude, let's do it.
Is it on?
It's on.
Why is he naked?
He's always naked.
How's it? You know the rules. Aloha. Best surfer in the world, Serling Spencer, and Cousin Ryan presents Pinch My Salt.
It's Thanksgiving, bro.
It's already Thanksgiving.
In a couple days, dude. I went to Hawaii. What's that? I went to Shut up. I went to Hawaii and I gave me a...
Is that how they celebrate there?
Yeah. What do you call them? Lays?
Thanksgiving lay.
Chips?
So I was surfing this hurricane and I was watching the waves come in and how like this one spot I surf, it's like so much has to line up right for this wave to break just right so I can wiggle and like be like, okay, I'm happy and like paddle back out. More happiness.
So much has to come together for it to work out.
And I was thinking, dude, women are the same way. For them to come in just right.
Yeah.
You know?
For it to line up.
For a girl to be fired up, dude, so much has to go right.
Dude.
It's got to be the right time of month. The moon's got to be in the right position. Their skin has to be clear.
Yeah.
If they have a pimple, it's over.
It's like, we gotta
There's
wait.
no way they're going to slay you.
It's true.
To get a girl to slay, their skin has to be perfect. The moon has to be right. They have to be ovulating. They're like, they have to have the right clothes.
Yeah.
Like everything has to be right.
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay. Oh, I'm kind of fired up. And guys are so different.
I know.
It's like all day long, we're just like,
we're like a wave pool. We'll just turn it on.
oh my God.
Just turn it on.
We're walking wave pools. Oh, you want a 6-foot wave?
Totally, dude. Just doink.
Oh, you want a full boner?
Just turn it on. It's true, man. Yeah.
Men are wave pools and girls are
The ocean.
deep Pacific Ocean. Just,
You gotta have the right everything.
we'll go flat for months, maybe years. There's no rhyme or reason why they're not fired up.
I know. And then all of a sudden it's like, whoa.
And then they're just like, bing! I have no pimples. Want to make out?
You're right. I mean, there's things well, doesn't work with a like, yeah, there's nothing you can do.
Way to kill it.
I was gonna say, like, you can like work on the toilet and fix something, and it makes a woman like you a little more for a little bit.
Not only are we walking wave pools, and then we have to put more work to get that one wave to come
just,
in
just
right.
build.
It's like we have to build a jetty
Like, yeah,
for the waves will refract off of it and come in.
right,
It's like we have to get jetties. We need lifeguards.
right.
We have to, like, we need the EPA testing waters. Like, we need so much around them to get this wave to break so you can surf it.
I know, and like the dating phase or the honeymoon phase is like going to Fiji for a little bit or something.
Right. the honeymoon phase is like heading over to like Fiji and the Antarctica's been fired up, sending tons of swell.
And then once the honeymoon's over, you're in Gulf of Mexico, dude.
Oh, they send you back to the Great Lakes. And you're like, where'd all the waves go? And they're like, What?
They're like, I'm tired. Good night.
I'm
headache.
bloaty and gassy.
Yeah, then you look, and then you think back to dating. Like, were you never bloating, gassy on your period when we were dating?
No, they just put in the work.
It's true. They buckled down.
Isn't it weird? It's like, I mean, why don't they want to feel good?
I know, dude. I was
Like,
thinking,
why would they turn down feeling good
I know, and I'm like, it takes 7 minutes.
on a good day?
Well, let's go to Fiji every day.
Do you think that's why, like, the P. Diddy's of the world,
Oh my.
they just like, you know what?
I'll just. Dude.
Have you ever been with a girl that's like too fired up?
Honestly, I haven't. I'm like Eeyore.
I've been with one that's too fired up,
Too fired up.
and it's a lot of pressure.
So the waves are just coming in.
It's like, dude, can we get a break in the swell here?
Yeah, you want to rest a little bit.
Also, too, like,
Breaking the swell.
the ones that are like super fired up, they're not necessarily your type of wave.
Oh, it's a right and you're goofy footed.
Well, it's kind of like a onshore. Like, it's not the most perfect wave,
Oh,
but
I
you're
get
stoked
it.
to be serving.
You're still happy.
You're still,
You're lucky to be.
you're just stoked to be serving.
Yeah.
But it's like, this isn't like a 10-foot perfect barrel.
Right.
So the better waves, just like women, they're harder to come by and they're less likely. It's like the best waves in Hawaii. It's like west swells. It's like they're the least.
Right.
It's the same with beautiful women.
I look at it like, because I'm goofy foot and I want a left, right? So I can go front side.
A left, right?
A left, right? Like I'm goofy footed, so I want to go left. So that's like the perfect.
Right.
But if I'm regular foot, or if I'm,
So it sucks when you find that girl that is a left.
if I have to go backside, it's lame.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You got to find a
Sounds
girl
weird.
with bangs. It's like, okay, it's not a left, but with the bangs,
Make it a
the
good-
right pretty sick.
Yeah. Somebody who's not surfer and listening to this are like, what? It's like, wait, what? Who's on first? That was funny.
Let us know if that made any sense.
Pinch My Clips is brought to you by West Peak.
They got new freaking cans.
Dude, they got a new logo. Check it
new
out.
logo.
The flavors are crisp and fresher. They're better than ever. Pinch My Clips, sponsored by West Peak. What does this make you think of, Sterling? You ready?
This is a early as Billabong ad.
Yeah, where were
Is it
you?
my hair?
Yeah, you had short hair.
Dude, this was Northern California and like Oregon.
Really?
Yeah, and you see those giant freaking lion seals to me?
Dude.
That's the Natividad in Mexico. Freaking double grabs. Are you kidding me?
Sterling.
No one was double grabbing.
There's a seal.
Dude, you see those giant... Dude,
Dude.
it's gnarly. I was surfing this spot.
Yeah?
And great whites were out there eating them in front of me. I was like, oh, that's kind of gnarly.
So you remember this? That's a cool little ad.
Look at that young buck.
Dude, look at that hair. Dude, look at that double grab.
Yeah, we were in Northern California and like, pause
Dude.
it. See those are giant.
They're like a building.
And sharks would eat them and they're like, yeah, that's normal. And you'd see these, you'd see just gnarly blood. And
Ugh.
I was surfing by myself at this like crazy wave I can't really talk about.
Okay.
And it was so big and barreling. And I'm like, it's freezing. There's giant 30-foot monk seals or lion. What are they called?
I don't know. Walruses?
Elephant seals.
Elephant
That's what they
seals.
are. And they'll chase you.
Really?
You get too close. All pulling. You're like, ah!
Okay, what's going on here?
So this is my dog pound Dylan.
Yeah.
Grillo. And I used to just chill in the freezer and hand him whatever he wanted.
Really?
That's the kind of guy I was, you know?
Dude.
Before I got famous.
How the heck did you fit in here? That's insane.
We're in Nicaragua right here, and like, I was like, dude, you think I could fit in this? I was like, it'd be so funny if I'm here and handing you up here.
Okay, what's going on here? This clip kind of makes me feel weird.
When you go on trips with core lords, you have to share.
Really? So,
It's too expensive to bring everything, so you have to share your stuff. And Rob is just I was just chilling in the tub.
So that's what. So surfer trips get a little.
Well, we're in a one bedroom. We have to
kind of spice it out.
You can't take turns.
So
There's not enough money.
So this was kind of the
budget wasn't big enough.
Oh, so Rob had to take a bath.
We had to disturb Rob in his bath.
Yeah, he does look pissed. Okay, what's this? What is this?
This is like the most core exit ever. Bobby Martinez.
Bob, you haven't competed since Brazil. You've missed 2 events. What brings you to New York?
Hey, well, first of all, I like to say, and the ASP are gonna find me, because I want to be a part of this fucking dumb wannabe tennis tour. All these pro surfers want to be tennis players and want to do a halfway cutoff. How the is somebody who's not even competing against our caliber surfers ahead of 100 of us on the one world ratings? The sponsors here, and I always tell like it is. This is my last one, and I don't like tennis. I don't like the tilt tour.
So explain this to a guy that doesn't know surfing. What the heck's going on?
This was when the ASP was turning into the WSL.
Okay.
And ASP is the true name of surf pro surfing.
It was the big one back in the day.
It was like the NBA. We used ASP for 50 years.
Really?
And then some random billionaire came in and was like, I'm going to change it to WSL.
Rebrand it? Try to what?
Yeah, try to rebrand everything. Yeah. Could you imagine someone trying to do that to NBA? We're going to change NBA to cool.
Yeah, that's
CL cool. Like something random.
To BBC or something.
And Bobby Martinez was like the most core lord ever. And he's like, they were changing like the system. This is the beginning of all the change. And he just called him out and he quit.
Dude,
right here.
Whoa. Whoa.
Later. Oh, whoa, whoa. He's doing tricks. Whoa.
If you have that much hang time, is it that? It's almost too much hang time.
So imagine getting to the beach, and I'm on like a 5'6" fish on that wave, and I'm like, and then I get to the beach, I'm like, whoa. And like someone who's never seen the ocean, they're like, well, that's pretty cool. And then this guy's like,
rockets to space.
Later. Ah! Like you would be like, this must be the gnarliest sport on earth,
right?
Like, you would watch me surfing on a twin wave. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Is he boogie boarding over there?
Where's this kite? Dude, this is scary.
Whoa. What's his name?
Tom Hardy.
Dude, Tom Hardy's a gnarly surfer now?
He walks.
Dude, he just surfed Pipeline. Look at him. It was kind of gnarly out there. I was riding my 7'8" Rhino Chaser. It was a brewer. It was kind of gnarly out there.
So he's looking for rotisserie chicken?
I was on... Yeah, so he's heading to the grocery store. Pro surfers, after they get all gnarly, they look for rotisserie chicken at the grocery store. So he's like, dude, where's Foodland right now? I'm going to go to Foodland and grab a rotisserie chicken.
So this is how they all walk.
Yeah. True core lords walk like that.
All right, Kyleni's reporting in.
But it's the wildest thing. It's the only time in any sport I've felt like maybe not a rock star, but someone that like, would hop on stage in front of thousands and thousands of people. And they have all these fans. They have like 20 fans.
Look at all the fans.
Oh.
Why is he wearing a moo suit?
What the heck? It's kind of cool.
So I think this is the premise of the Core Lord tour.
Like if they could surround it with
fans,
like
people.
Yeah.
And have a sick wave pool in the middle.
Dude, the lighting looks fun. What I love about this is the little gap for the fin.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the dumbest, worst board break of your life? This is it.
Hopefully I can... The chicks... Ugh! Do you think that's fake?
I want to believe
Go to the beginning. Slow-mo it.
Okay, slow-mo. Is this real, guys?
Ooh. I think it's fake.
I don't know.
What do you think?
It looks real to me. I'm pretty good at knowing when
kind of real.
The internet's fake. If anybody knows this guy...
Look at his reaction.
Oh. I mean, he's...
kind of real.
It looks real. I don't know.
I think he would be sadder, though. Maybe it's because it's so ridiculous.
This makes foil boarding look kind of cool.
Okay.
Look, you have to have this insane drone. Like Lord of the Rings, dude.
Oh, is this our dog pound?
This is Ben.
Oh, he's not on a scooter?
No, check it out.
He's shredding.
But watch him get barreled here.
Whoa. Oh. What? You need a drone for that.
I know.
To catch that. Nailed it. Double guns.
Dude.
Why don't you film me like this?
I don't know how. This is like the goggle drones, dude.
Why don't you film me surf like this?
Let's get a goggle drone.
Goggle drone.
All right, Surf Ranch. Oh, dude. Ivanka?
Raymana's back.
It's Ivanka.
Oh, it's Trump's daughter?
This is Trump's daughter.
Damn, she's ripping, dude.
Look at it. Whoa.
Jeez.
Look at Ivanka.
Ivanka Humpalot.
What?
What's her middle name?
Hump a lot?
Ivanka Humpalot.
Look at her, dude. Like, let's go back to that. Freeze frame her arms. Look, she's locked in.
Have you been that locked in?
Once.
I think you've been that locked in.
I've been locked in.
So she's not beating you.
Dude, I want to tell you something real quick I've been thinking
Tell
about.
me something.
I think the way to save surfing, there's one man that's doing it. It's Raymana. It's Raymana.
He's saving surfing.
Somehow he's
passing the stove.
He's doing something that's kind of weird and getting all these celebrities, but he's doing something that's like getting surfing into the mainstream again.
He's kind of on top right now.
Seriously.
Of the surf world. He's the most important surfer.
He's the Jack Black lovey-dovey Raymana Mana.
Could you imagine if we were doing that right now? How famous we would be?
Dude, just pushing celebrities into waves. He's doing something about Raymana. He's tapped into something.
No, he's kind of the number one surfer right now.
Raymana, it's all love, baby. I love he's like,
Love you.
Raymana, we love you. Look at this, dude. Hawk, fish, pelican.
Let me just thank you, Elliot.
Look at that.
Your clunks.
He just
swallowed the osprey too.
Isn't that wild? Nature's gnarly, dude.
Give me that, mate. No worries, you. Go on. Go away.
Isn't that the most insane?
Kerplunks.
Imagine being that fish. What the fuck?
He's like, I just want to swim.
This
was me in Brazil, dude.
What? Who are you? The fish?
I'm the fish and the women.
Oh, I thought you meant the surfers were boxing you out.
Oh, the girls.
The girls with the deep voice.
Hello, Serling Spencer.
That they loved you there?
Oh, dude. They think you're like kin to Kardashians if they're from America.
They think you're what?
They think you're related to the Kardashians. And you'll take them back to Hollywood and make them rip.
So one of them's got you and the other one's like, she's mine.
Yeah, they're like ripping me apart. They're like, no, he's mine.
Really?
I've never had a girls fight over me. Only in Brazil.
Dang. Let's go.
Like tens.
Let's go. Dude, look at this guy. I think he's paralyzed.
What?
He's got a dog. He's strapped to a long... Isn't that insane?
Jeez. I think one person be.
I think he snowboards. Like, I'm just saying because I'm not a strong...
He doesn't even have a helmet on.
Yeah, he probably should have a helmet on. How does he stop?
He looks so happy. Yeah, how does he stop?
Look at him.
And dog's like, all right.
Is this over?
Taking a little extreme here. All right.
What a rad dude.
Yeah, that's cool. Inspiring.
Speaking of rad dudes.
Okay. Leg. Ooh, surf. Ooh, yes. On board. Over here. Ooh. Paddle. Ooh. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Ooh. Yes. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. This is how we surf in Sweden. Yeah. Yeah, that's how we surf. Yeah.
Dude, so this is my sister-in-law. We went to the beach the other day.
She's
My wife's side of the family are just genetic freaks.
She's gnarly.
Yeah, this is Corey.
Does she ever like...
She puts me in headlocks. Yeah. What the...
Dude, look at this guy. He's on like a freaking 12-0. And just freaking... just stomps it. And look, let's go... He's hot dogging. He just did the gnarliest job and then hot dogged in the barrel.
Jeez.
And he's back to swan stance.
So is that not normal for a guy with board that big?
That was insane. That was just such a big, hard wave to get under. Because look how hard he has to hold the rail. Just stiff like.
He's like holding onto the earth.
So my question is, could Laird do that?
I think Laird could do that in his prime. Don't be hating on my Laird.
Where is the footage of Laird just surfing? Does he ever just surf?
Let's find it.
Does he ever just surf?
Not anymore.
Well, that's kind of sus to me.
Yeah.
Like, surfing's so fun.
Yeah.
Like, he just doesn't, I'm just going to grab my 6'8" and just paddle out. Does he have to be, like, foiling?
Does he need a paddle thing?
Does he have to have a jet ski?
Maybe it's like when the people get older, they have canes. That's his cane now.
How old is Laird?
Look it up.
What's your guess?
Oh, yeah. How old is Laird Hamilton? I would guess he is 58.
I'm going 60.
60? You knew. He's 60.
Is he?
He's 60. Well, then he's allowed to do whatever he wants, dude.
Really?
Dude, this is the new West Peak.
Dude, their new can's insane.
They're fresh and clean, baby.
And I heard they freaking, like, up the juice power.
Really? It's fresher to me.
They've been winning all kind of awards.
Really?
For their freshness. Like, they use real fruit juice.
Yep.
It's gluten-free.
Well, and I heard the sugars come from the fruit juice. That's all it's from.
Yeah.
It's not like fructose corn syrup.
And it's only 2 grams of sugar.
Yeah, and it's all from the fruit juice.
Real fruit juice. And, like, they use real, like, tequila.
From Mexico.
All the other, like, freaking, I don't want to say their name.
Yeah.
White Claw. This is literally the most core drink possible.
And it's clean, dude. It's healthy.
It's the cleanest ingredients.
Yeah.
That's why they're winning so much awards.
I know, dude. West Peak.
I feel like anyone who starts drinking these, it's hard to go back
To the
to
crap.
White Claws.
Yeah.
There's
Oh.
no way you could go back to a White Claw after drinking this.
No, because this is like pure.
Like, it's worth a couple dollars more.
Yep.
Cheers to West Peak.
Go to drinkwestpeak.com. Guys, use Pinch My Salt as a promo code to get 20% off. Do it. Clean drinking, baby. Dude, I was talking to someone the other day and I asked him, is life really short? What do you think about that? You know how people always say life is short. Ooh, is it really?
What?
When you look back on life and you actually think through the months and the years and the days, it's freaking long.
I mean, it's pretty long.
That's what I think. But everyone always says life is short. It's like, no, dude, you just look back and it seems like it's short. It's freaking long.
Should we change it?
Life is long, dude.
Should we make inspirational shirts as life is long?
Life is long. Live it up or whatever. Like, to me, I look back, I'm like, dude.
Life is long. Waste some time. Gain some weight.
Yeah,
Life is long.
You got tons of time to lose the weight. Dude, because I look back like 2 years ago and I'm like, holy crap, it took so long to raise that friggin' baby. And,
Really?
but people are like, life is short. I'm like, no, it's not. It's freaking long.
I kind of dig your, like, motto to life.
What?
Life is long.
Life is long, dude.
You're like, I'm going to get in shape when I'm 40. Life is long.
It's definitely some sort of negative connotation to it.
Life is long. I'm going to get in shape when I'm 40.
I mean, you could die at any minute, but it's still,
Right.
life is long, guys.
Life is long. Be lazy. Come on, y'all.
It's just because we're here in this present moment and it feels like it went by quick.
Right.
Heck no, dude. High school, I never thought I'd leave that place.
Really?
Yes.
Well, didn't you go to high school for like 8 years?
No.
Well, maybe you have ADD.
Life is long. Take your time.
Life is long. Take your time. You don't need to be as proactive as you think. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, guys.
Dude, I was surfing the other day.
Yeah.
And did you know kooks have a scent? There's a
Kooks-
kook scent.
Okay, explain. They have a smell to them.
Whenever you're out in the lineup and you smell someone that's so clean.
Oh, like Old Spice.
No, it's more of a Irish. What's the Irish?
Oh, Irish soap.
It's Irish soap.
Springs.
Dude, you can tell a kook every time. It's like this Irish soap scent wafts through the lineup, and everyone's like, it like kind of smells good, but it's kind of like too strong. And it's like, aren't we supposed to be surfing here? Like, it literally makes fish go away.
Like a Yankee Candle.
It's like a damn Yankee Candle.
Weird. So why are they
It's
so
like a really toxic Yankee Candle.
Yeah, that's
and
killing
they haven't
you.
found out like that it's actually full of toxins and it's killing you.
I know, dude. I gotta lay off the Yankee Candles.
But seriously, dude, like my whole life, I remember when I was a kid, like it's always like Navy guys.
Yeah, with the
Navy
clean-
guys come out with Irish soap scents,
Yeah.
and you'll be surfing all day, and like you're just like so core, you're like so crusty. It's like seagulls, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Kook, where?" And
It's
they'll be
just-
right behind you, and they'll be like, You smell them like
paddling, slap.
This is how they paddle. Like.
That looks just like me.
Here's it. You can tell a kook by the way they lay on their board. Like it's like their head.
It's like a baby deer being born. They're like
okay, a normal pad, like a good surfer who can lay on their board.
Oh yeah,
it's like you're just on it, and then you just pull this. If y'all want to know how to lay on your board, you just go like this. Just go that, and then you paddle. Simple.
But what do we do, kooks?
And what kooks do, they go like this.
They look like a deer.
They look like baby turtles, like trying to get up through the beach. Like.
Exactly. Something newborn, a deer, a turtle.
And their legs are spread apart. Like if you watch a kook, their legs are like this.
What is it?
You want to get on your board like a bobsledder.
Yeah,
you know
like,
bobsledders, they stay like compact and like everything's aerodynamic.
I remember watching you surfing and I'd be like, okay, I'm going to try to embody Sterling.
Right.
And I couldn't do it.
Right.
I still just...
In your mind, you're still...
I felt like I was doing it, but I just couldn't.
Like you just want everything parallel and precise. Like one swoop before you stand like... Whoosh. And it's like cobra, like in yoga, like cobra pose. And then you just...
Okay.
Can you practice it? Like,
can you practice it at home?
I mean, you can lay on the ground and practice it if you want. I could start charging people.
Yeah, bring them out to your front yard and
I can make apps and say a bunch of nonsense, but really, you just stand up without looking like a moron.
What muscles are the most important muscles for a surfer?
Core.
Okay, so I got to work on that.
Because I'm a core lord.
Core. Yeah.
For sure, core, because it's like surfing's all. What makes a good surfer look good is making things look soft and easy. Like that's the difference between a really good surfer and like someone that is still
just
learning.
like skateboarding. If they look like they're not even trying.
Yeah, like a good surfer, they're almost like a ballet dancer.
They almost look tired. Yeah.
But it's real like.
So the core, if the core is there.
You just want everything simplified. Like honestly, when I surf, I'm more relaxed than when I'm like laying on the couch at home.
Really?
I'm using less energy surfing than at home with a remote in my hand.
Fact check that. That's not true.
I'm swear.
Because your body is so muscle memoried into it.
Surfers have learned every little shortcut. Like every tiny shortcut we can take to make the session easier so we can surf longer.
Right.
So it's like I'll watch some people and they're paddling so hard and dude, I'm barely stroking. Like because everything's aerodynamic. We know the tides, like I flow out with the tide mostly. So sometimes I'm not even paddling. And then I'm passing people. I'm like,
yeah, you just
because I'm in the current. Like you know the currents. You know all the rules.
You have like military goggles and you can see the currents and we're just like out there like slapping.
Right. It's kind of like an inner sense.
An inner sense.
It's not really something you see.
You
feel the ocean. And it's like, because it's got like all its currents and like whirlpools and undertows. And you just know, it's like getting in the lazy river and then like you're like, oh man. So,
and when you're out there, Sterling, I want to know this. You're out there in the waves and you see a kook. Do you ever befriend a kook and put them under your wing? I know you've done it with me, but that's different. We're blood.
It's got to be, it depends on the mood I'm in.
So if you're not like
the other day, I had been surfing hurricane surf for 12 days straight and I'm tired. And I was surfing the inside of the pier just I didn't even know why I was surfing. Just I'm so core and I feel like I need to go out there.
You're a surf alcoholic.
Well, it's like when you put in the work, it's like it was a day to rest.
Okay.
And I was smelling so much Irish soap in the lineup and everyone was scaring me. I'm like, I felt uncomfortable. Okay. There was a bunch of like Navy guys and Navy guys are different breeds.
Yeah, they're mall grabbing the board.
They're beating their chesticles and stuff.
Well, they got to stay hyped to save us.
Right. But Yeah, sometimes I feel uncomfortable. It's like everyone's like speaking a different language.
Yeah, but it's
like a kook language.
But do you ever befriend a kook and help him? Answer the question, dude. Like, has a guy ever been up to you and been like, dude, this is my 3rd time surfing?
Actually, yesterday, this guy, this huge dude,
fat,
not fat, he's
just
like a Navy guy.
Yeah.
And he walks in, he's like, hey, do you got any tips? Like, I'm trying to start surf.
And what'd you do? Did you go?
And I looked at his board, and it's like a 411 soft top with twin plastic fins, and it's a Ron John board.
Oh god.
And he's like, I got this at Ron John's. And I look at it, I'm like, this is a toy.
You said that?
It's a toy for kids. Oh. It wasn't a real surfboard.
Did you hurt?
It wasn't even a real foam board.
Did you hurt his feelings?
Well, I was like, yeah, that's not a real surfboard. He's like, what? He's like, I don't want to pay a bunch of money. I was like, how much is that? He's like, $20.
$20?
I'm like, you gotta pay money for a surfboard.
It's like a kid with a
It's
Walmart
like you don't want to get a car, so you're gonna head up on the highway in a go-kart.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't want to pay it.
So he's not serious.
Well, he wanted to be serious.
So that's how you helped him?
Well, I was like, you need to go to Interlight and get a real board.
Go to interlightsurf.com.
And he was like, what?
Dude, you popped his little heart.
Yeah, someone's got to.
Okay, so that's how you help. You're kind of a... So you could be like the mean guy, like the bad, like good cop, bad cop, and I'll come in and be like, but dude, we'll get you on Interlight.
I wasn't mean at all, but I had to tell the truth.
You had to give it to him straight.
No, I'm nice. Like, if people ask questions, I'll hook them up.
Like what does a kook come up? Like, if you're paddling, you're in the
kook
lineup.
Girls are the best.
I know. But if a guy came up and paddled next to you and he was like, dude, I can't, where do I sit? Would you help him or do you ignore them?
Like, get off my board and push them and kiss them on the forehead?
No, just verbally give them tips. Like, no, go left a little bit.
It just depends on how kooky they are.
Oh, if they're not.
I mean, it's a lot to explain how to surf. And we're just sitting in the lineup.
Do people approach you or are you scary out there? Do you put
Depends if they know me or not.
Oh, okay. So if I don't know you and I paddle, like say I'm in California, I see there's Serling Spencer and I paddle, what will you do? And I'm like, hey, Serling.
Wow. You didn't buy a shirt.
Buy our merch. I think I get what you're saying.
Remember Emmett Smith?
I totally remember Emmett Smith.
He was from here. And apparently he, like, people would go up to him and ask for, like, a signature, and he would ask for $50.
Well, I got his signature once.
Did you pay?
I gave him golf balls. He was on the golf course and we had all these golf balls that we would steal from people.
So you traded him.
Yeah, I was like, we have golf balls, and he's like,
did he keep them?
I don't know.
Or he just signed it?
He signed the paper and
drunk.
I gave him golf balls. He might have been drunk on the golf course. He was golfing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I got his signature and I lost it.
You lost it?
I don't know where it is. I was 12. Oh, so you could charge out in the water. Maybe you could put like a little like swipey thing on your board.
It'd be cool. Like, I just have like a Venmo number on my board.
Yeah, or a credit card swiper thing.
Elliot?
That'd be so funny. You're out there, you're like, all right, here's the deal.
All right, here's some tips.
All right. I'd love to see
Go away.
I would love to see some little grasshopper come under your wing and you train him and grow him up.
Right.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be great. I feel like there's been kids on the surf team.
Name one of them.
Huh?
Name one of them.
I've tried to teach a lot of kids, but I don't know if I'm the right person.
Yeah, some people just aren't good at that.
I'm good, but I think when kids want to learn to surf, they're looking for like maybe something more mainstream. And the way I teach, it's like, okay, come sit in my van. We're going to meditate for a couple hours.
All right, come here. I'm going to teach you breathing.
Well, if you really want to surf, like, you need to know the tides.
So wait, you would take a kid to your van first.
That sounds a little bad.
Come to my van and we'll get started.
Well, I teach people the right way.
From the ground up.
You need to know the tides. You need to know the winds. You need to know what swell direction is. You need to know if it's high tide or low tide. You need to know if it's a full moon.
Dude.
There's so many things you need to know if you're really going to surf. So if you really want to shred, you need it all.
Do you know what'd be sick? If you and your brother
Right.
wore tucked in shirts, a tie, and they had like an elective at high school,
Right.
and they would come into class, and it's you and your brother
With a chalkboard.
with a chalkboard, laser pointer, and you guys just friggin'
Dive in.
Yeah, and they're like, and Yancey's talking about the weather and the tides, and you're over there breathing Wim Hof.
Swell.
You're breathing with some other kid.
Right.
That would be sick. They should do that at schools.
Yeah, I'd be down. How much do you think someone like me or, like a famous legend surfer, how much should they charge?
How much?
I mean, how much do people
hourly?
pay? Yeah, like for tennis lessons or
Okay, if I
from
came
a
up,
really good pro.
probably like $200 an hour.
I mean,
That's-
more, right?
Right.
Like 500?
Yeah, I would say somewhere up there.
That's what I feel weird, like when people ask for like,
So you want money?
well, I mean, right?
Yeah, I mean, they should pay for all your wisdom from all the years.
I mean, yeah. If you're asking me to teach you something, don't people pay for that stuff?
yeah, I think if you set up a legit thing, but if someone just walks up to you, you're not going to charge them, are you?
I'll give them some pointers. I'm not gonna dive in.
Okay, you need to get some cards read. Oh yeah, $999.99. Two easy payments of $9.90.
3 easy payments of $999.
There you go. So $3,000 for an hour.
Yeah.
All right. Sterling he comes off a little dickish right now, but he would love to help you guys for 3 payments.
For 3 easy payments of $999.99.
I think the problem is maybe the wind kind of comes out of your sails because you're like, is he going to be a core lord? Or is it Ron John military boy that smells like Irish Springs?
Right. Is a real grasshopper going to appear?
Right.
Because if someone really wants to learn.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, don't approach Sterling unless you got some money.
Bring your credit card.
Dude, winter's coming.
Honestly, I'm not even that worried about it this year.
You're not?
Dude, now that I'm suited and booted in Matus.
Oh, you're Matused up.
It's like summer all year round. Like in a Matus wetsuit, there's like tropical islands.
Oh, in there?
Yeah. Like there's women's.
Warm women.
Putting coconut oil on me. Dude, Matus was the first to use Yamamoto rubber.
Oh, from Japan?
Yeah.
Dude.
And it's like so much gnarlier than all this other crap
Yeah, dude, they're the best.
the other guys are using.
I know.
Dude, when you slip on a freaking Matus wetsuit, it's like putting Hawaii on your body.
Oh, really? The warmth?
Oh my gosh, it's like putting the tropical islands all around you.
The soul.
And you'll be in like the snow, and you should be freezing, but inside it's kind of a party.
Dude, Matus is going on sale this holidays.
Do they have a holiday sale?
Yep.
Tell them about it.
Matus never goes on sale this much. So
No, it's
and-
kind of a secret core lord sale.
you can get up to 70% off this holiday season.
70?
70!
This is the most secret core lord sale I've ever seen.
If you buy more, you save more.
Go to Matus.com. This is the biggest core lord sale of the year.
I know. Get suited and booted, bro. Booyah, Grandma.
Let's do this, core lords.
This is the Matus logo.
Do this, core lords.
Go to Matus.com. Booyah. Dude, you know Kelly? Kelly just one of the top 10 hottest bald guys on the planet again.
Is this a real thing?
Yes. He didn't get first. Kelly didn't get first. You'll see who we got.
Who beat him?
Vin Diesel got 10th.
He didn't beat Kelly.
He didn't beat Kelly.
Okay.
9th place was Stanley Tucci, this guy. Number 8 is Thierry Henry. He's a really famous soccer player. He got 8th.
Pretty smooth.
Number 7th, Samuel L. Jackson.
He's still making top 10?
Yeah.
He like 90?
Yep.
Can't we find younger bald people?
Here's the other. This one's really going to surprise you. Danny DeVito got 6th place. 5th place, Terry Crews. He's the Old Spice guy with the huge pecs.
Yeah, he's great. Phenomenal.
4th place, Kelly Slater.
Yeah, 4th, huh?
So you want to
He
see?
should be first.
You want to know who beat him? Shaquille O'Neal.
Who's doing this? What magazine?
Dwayne Johnson got 2nd.
Okay, I could see The Rock in front of Kelly.
And guess who's number 1? You're not going to agree. Prince William.
Don't you need to shave it all off?
Prince William got 1st place as the hottest bald guy this year.
You sure this isn't the richest?
But yeah, he got 4th.
I love that they threw him in there. Danny DeVito, Kelly Slater. The Rock.
All right. Our most liked comment from the last YouTube channel, Sterling, and you probably not even going to trust me anymore. They want me to get back into surfing.
Really?
Yeah. Because you talked about, like, when's the last time you... It's been like 3 years since I surfed, and I think it's time.
Do we have a wetsuit?
Not that can fit me. I think it's time. I don't know when that time is, but I need to get out there.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not?
I'm scared to get addicted again. I was super addicted.
Oh, so that's why you
That's
stopped.
why. Life's long.
I was having too much fun. Life's long.
Life's long. I'll surf in 20 years. No,
I'll
I think
pick up surfing when I'm 60.
I'm going to bring my sweet potato. I could still surf that, don't you think?
How agile are you feeling?
Dude, I need to work on my hip flexors.
Maybe a longboard.
Yeah. I need to get a longboard first. I have a longboard.
Get you back in the gym.
Yep.
Get your core going.
It's time.
I think if you got in the gym, put in 2 months, then yeah, sweet potato.
All right.
Because you just need a little muscle.
Yeah. Dude, paddle power, surf
Just
muscles,
core muscle back.
core muscles back.
And then it'll be way easier.
Yeah.
If you just try to surf right now, you could get frustrated.
I'm not a big cursor,
Right.
but when I'm in the water,
You're cussing it.
I'm fussing at that water, dude. I go underwater, I'm like, I get so mad when when a wave goes by me and there's this one old guy that keeps catching all the waves. I'm like,
I'm trying to think the last time I got mad out in the ocean.
so you don't get mad at like waves and stuff?
I would say like I'll have like 20 sessions where everything just goes right.
Really?
Like everything. Like maybe some falls here and there, but they feel good. It's like, but every once in a while I'll like legit make a mistake.
Ooh.
And I'll be like, I'll look at my board.
Talk to it.
Good surfers, whenever they fall bad, they always look at their boards after like, must have been something on here. Definitely not me.
The fins.
Dude, guys, next time you watch a surf contest, if someone falls,
They look at their board.
after the wave, they'll look at the board like, oh, maybe it's something on, can't be me.
Yeah, and then they're fine the next few. The maddest I've seen you surfing was in Mexico.
When I hurt my back.
You hurt your
But
back.
that's an injury. That's not really like surfing.
Oh, that's true. That doesn't count. I don't think I've ever seen you get really mad while we're surfing.
Yeah, I don't fall.
Well, yeah. I guess if
The
it was
one
like,
time I hit my head.
except that.
When you're just happy to be out there,
Yeah.
it's a totally, when you have no expectations of results,
Yeah.
I think that's a big reason why I don't get mad anymore.
Because there's nobody like click, 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 click.
I'm just enjoying life.
Just pumping
Life
in.
is long.
Life is long, guys.
Yeah, like when I used to surf when I was younger, it's like I want to like get this trick just right so the chicks on the beach think
Yeah.
I'm sick, or I want to get that clip. I want to get that alley oop. The alley oop is not fully tweaked.
Right. This leads me to another question, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
What is the worst part of being a pro surfer? Is it the pressure?
Honestly, it's the chicks.
Oh, I hate it.
Serious.
I mean, what do you mean?
I mean, what do you mean?
They go, oh, I hate it.
Dude, honestly, it's the worst part.
Explain. What the heck does that mean? They're ugly?
Yeah.
They're dogs.
No, it's mostly like all the girls want you, not for you.
Oh. They want you for what? Your status?
Status.
Hmm.
And
But that's what guys usually like.
right. Well, if you know what's going on.
Right. It kind of makes you sad.
Right. What was the question?
What's the worst part? What's the worst part of being a pro surfer? What's the worst part about being a pro surfer?
The worst part,
If I had to guess.
hands down,
Oh, what?
to being a pro surfer is the travel.
That's what I was going to say.
Just horrendous.
Because it looks so glamorous and
You're
rad.
carrying like 8 boards in this giant board bag, and everywhere you go, no one's happy to see you. They're like,
Oh, this
you're
idiot.
bringing this. You got to get it on a car. You have to get it in a van. You have to get it in the hotel. You have to get it in the elevator. You have to
And then they're
get
damaged.
it in your small hotel room. You got to, it's a nightmare.
Travel.
Traveling with all those boards. And it never, the tour seems way better now. When I was growing up, it was ridiculous
Okay.
because the tour was huge. I mean, the QS, there was like something like 200 surf contests.
So just a ton more
There's
contests?
only 300 days in the year.
Oh, so it was just constant contests.
And they would have like 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, 5 star, 6 star. And then like if you're trying to make the big tour, it's like, okay, I'm going to like go hit up this 3 star.
3 star.
Like that has less points. The 6 star would have more points.
Oh.
So it's like, okay, I could probably win this 3 star because all these guys aren't flying all the way to Japan because they're flying to South Africa to do this 5 star.
Oh, so the good ones are not there.
Yeah, so like you wanted to do all the 6 stars because if you do the best in those, you get the most points and you'll make it.
Got it.
But it was like, I remember looking at this map. I mean, this is before the internet. So I'm looking at this map they send you in the mail.
A physical map.
It's a map. There was like you fold, I was like...
To show you where to travel?
It showed you all the events. It's like...
Dude.
And I'm like... And my dad's like, where are you going? I'm like, well, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm 16. He's like, where are you going? So I'm like... looking at stuff and I'm like trying to figure it out. I'm like, well, there's a 6 star in Sebastian Inlet. I'll definitely do that because we're close.
Dude.
And like there would be like simultaneously 6 stars, like 1 in Brazil and 1 in South Africa. And like guys would try to do both. They would go to Brazil and then one day rush over to South Africa and do that one.
Money.
But now it's so simple. Like the Prime, now it's like the QS Prime. They have like 10 events.
Yeah.
And that's all they do all year long.
Weird.
And I'm like, what?
I never knew that star rating thing.
Dude, it was a nightmare. And like, I was already like not sure if I want to do this. The guys who did best back then, they were just like these travel lords.
Yeah, they're just gluttons.
And every night they just drink like 7 beers and like...
How?
Dude, they're Australians. There's something different.
Their livers are bigger.
Their livers are bigger. Bigger and stronger livers.
Yeah, life's long. Wow.
So yeah, travel.
The travel's the worst part.
And it's crazy to think like, because everyone wants to travel, it's not the same travel.
Yeah.
Like if you're traveling just to go somewhere and enjoy it.
Yeah.
But when you're going for a surf contest, it's like, I mean, maybe if you're like a rich kid.
Yeah.
And like you have no pressure on you. Because me, I was always running out of money.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So that was the weird thing, like budgeting everything. So like, dude, can I even like make it to the end of the year and like pay my condo rent?
That's what's crazy is you just have to be rich to keep being in the game. Did you ever travel with somebody that like carried your boards or anything?
I remember watching Jordy Smith making his girlfriend carry his boards everywhere.
Cut to the clip.
Yeah, I was really happy with the haircut I had in the June issue. The August one, it was just terrible. I've got to go back to the original girl. Use your knees. Seriously, let's go. We got to go. Come on. I love you.
So he's smart.
Dude, Jordy was smart.
Bruh. Hello, Pinchers. We want to take the time to say how much we are thankful for you. But we would be even more thankful if you would hit the like button, leave a thankful, grateful comment, and join us in the 12th dimension. You know the rules.
Dude, I was thinking.
What?
I wish there was like a Yelp for dating.
Dating reviews.
Dating reviews.
Okay.
So like everyone you've dated, they like reviewed what it was like dating you.
Like if you stayed at Airbnb, it's like the Wi-Fi was strong.
Right.
And it's like, this not too
His
good.
dong was strong.
Or his scent was too Irishy.
Because when you meet someone, it's like everyone they dated was the problem.
Right.
And it's like, everyone else can't be the problem.
Yeah.
And all of us.
Right.
So it'd be fun if like you meet someone, you're like, oh, and then you like, let me go check the Yelp dating reviews on them.
Yeah, she's got like a 3.5 star, and you're like, ooh.
And they're giving their experiences like, oh my gosh, she's such a bitch. I hated her mom.
She's condescending.
It would be amazing. You would know everything you need to know.
I guess because we all have weaknesses and we all have strengths. You would just instantly know their weaknesses and strengths.
Well, instead of like letting them trick you to think they're amazing,
Right.
you could just go read the reviews. And the reviews are high. You're like, oh, crap. Like, and if the reviews are high, like, man, she was amazing. She broke up with me and I still love her. And it'd be like, whoa, like, she's a 4.5 rating.
Well, that's
like,
what I was about to say.
Kind of gnarly.
I was about to say, though, I bet there'd be no 5 stars on the...
No.
Because the
We'd
5
all like tear each other apart.
Well, the 5 stars are all gone. They're taken.
I know.
Unless she, yeah. And so there'd all be like 3s on there.
Right. But I was thinking about my Yelp review chart.
Ooh, crap.
I think it would be pretty good.
Your Yelp review.
All of them except for the ones I've married.
Ooh.
But the rest,
They'd be good.
like one of my girlfriends from when I was young, she messaged me. I haven't talked to her in forever.
Really?
And I was like, what was I like back then? I was ready to hear the worst. She's like, oh, you were so sweet.
And you're like,
you're
whoa.
so cute. And you're so thoughtful. I was like, really? I was like, yeah, I was right now.
Oh, wow.
So then I was like, dude, I think my reviews would be pretty high, except for the ones
That you stayed with for a while.
the ones I lived with for 5 years.
Dude, I don't want to see my Yelp
But question.
What?
If you lived with anyone, would you hate them?
Not hate them, but you would eventually, their reviews would do. Yeah, if my wife wrote a review, she'd be like, slob, idiot.
Life is long with him.
Yeah, you're right. If you stay around with anybody too long.
Well, that's what's funny. You listen to any married couple, and it's always this passive aggressive, like, oh, he snores at night,
or it's like, or it's serious, and you're like, should I be saying
oh shit?
Yeah, she cheated on me in 1925, and you're just like, whoa, dude.
It was kind of gnarly.
Yeah, you live with someone long enough, you're gonna end up reviewing the heck out of them.
I think people that do stay married together for a while and they're happy, those are some of the most special people on earth, because they're truly like I feel like they're happy with themselves types of people.
There you go.
And like they're good at sharing, they're good at forgiving, they're good, like,
Yeah.
those are actually the best people.
Wow. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Could you get a core lord? I'm talking the corest of core lord surfer, like crusty, hears seagulls in his sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Could you get him to go to Disney World?
Can I don't know if I would go.
No. That you just answered it. Because my friends the other day were talking about Disney, and he's like this like happy, funny guy. He's probably never surfed in his life. And I'm like, I was thinking about, would Sterling go to? And he was talking about his trip to Disney World. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I could never see Aki, Tom Curran, Sterling at Disney World.
We're too gnarly. We need to be in the juice.
Like, I don't think you guys could do it. Think about being around a bunch of obese people.
I mean, we would do it for our kids, but that's it.
I don't even know if you would. Could you see Aki walking around Disney World?
Yeah, not. Actually, I could see him loving it. He's on the Captain Jack Sparrow, right? He's like, ah!
Those skeletons are real. I don't know. I just can't see a super gnarly core lord surfer going somewhere like that.
As I've gotten older,
Yeah.
I realize like how tiki I'm getting. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even go to like WYATT's, like any school function. Like, no, I'm too gnarly.
That makes you sound like a crappy dad.
Really?
It's
just so pointless.
You go to the sports and stuff. I've seen you at soccer games.
If it's him like doing something rad.
Right, dude.
But it's when the school, I always get emails from the school like, come into his class and they're reading Mozart.
Donuts with dad.
They're all eating donuts in the kitchen.
Dude, there was a Halloween parade the other day at the school, and I was like, Brie, I'm not going. They just walk by.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
I've been to them, but I'm like, I'm not going to 4 of them. Are we bad dads? I'm done.
The other day, WYATT, on the TV, they were talking about like men and women.
Uh-oh.
And how like women love and nurture, and then men protect and...
Yeah.
And then WYATT like says out loud, he's like, well, dad loves and nurtures me.
Oh.
I was like...
You almost got a little teary.
Don't cry.
Yeah, but you also protect, so you're... That's cool.
It made me really happy.
That's cool.
It made me like... Because I remember my dad was like such a tiki.
I know.
It's like
sorry,
you just
dude.
wanted one hug.
I know. I'm sorry.
Did you get hugs?
I think my dad was like, pat.
Couple pats.
He was a patter.
Really?
Yeah,
like you're a dog, like one of those dogs that just got off the street.
Yeah, it's just our dad's generation. They didn't have a dad growing up, so they're like they don't know what to do. What makes you cry, Sterling? Get Oprah.
What makes you cry?
Do you know what's crazy? Is I never cry, but if I see like I was watching Stranger Things the other night with my kids. Mm-hmm. Spoiler alert. There's an episode where one of the main characters dies, Hopper, or you think he does. And there's this scene where it's, and I like almost start crying. I'm like, what the? Nothing makes me cry, but like that stuff.
Dude.
Like a dog video.
You know what's crazy?
What?
I actually cried last night.
Did you?
I was watching Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, the dog movie. No. Lilo and Stitch is a little alien guy.
Yeah. It is a tearjerker.
It got you?
Dude, that movie. Have you heard the music to that movie?
No, I need to see it.
Dude, it makes. I was driving to the gym. I watched it last night, so I got all like. I woke up early, all fired up, going to the gym, and I blasted the music.
The Lilo and Stitch soundtrack.
It's all Hawaiian music.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Dude, I was like almost crying on the way to the gym. Yeah, something about Hawaii promotes people living.
Right.
And when you tap into that, I had to like bring it here into myself.
Yeah, Hawaii into Pensacola.
I had to bring it in myself.
Okay. Weird.
Well,
weird.
I would love to live in Hawaii, but
I know.
WYATT and other people don't. And
and other people. I hear you.
And it's honestly tough.
Yeah.
But I think the universe has it this way right now because it's like you can't be happy from your situation. It has
Right.
You have to learn to find it within.
Wherever you go, you're there.
And I think that's what I've been learning over the past year. Just because I'm not in Hawaii doesn't mean the aloha isn't not in me.
Wow.
And so I think that's why I was tearing up the Lilo and Stitch.
You had a revelation.
Well, the part of the movie is the two sisters, their parents died.
Oh.
And the big sister is taking care, and she's about to lose her sister to parental custody or whatever it's called.
Adopted out or foster care or something.
The foster people they're watching them the whole movie. If she's adult enough to take care of her.
A good caretaker.
So then like they have to take her, and it's like getting kind of gnarly, and like they sneak off and go for a surf, and like Hawaii's like insane. There's turtles, and like they're like the sisters find the meaning of love for each other. They used to fight all the time, but now she has to take care of her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then what happened? What brought you to tears?
Well, when I was listening to the music.
Oh, it just took it.
Well, it's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
Something about listening to music that you don't understand almost speaks louder in your heart.
Right, when the words are like, well,
all the Hawaiian words I don't understand, but it's like my heart does.
Yeah, it interprets it.
Yeah, you feel you're like,
you're on your way to the gym crying. Well, mine was just Stranger Things.
The alien like ate the kid. It was almost cried.
Billy Hopper.
No, I'm pretty sensitive.
I think I'm sensitive too.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just hard for you to vocalize it.
I just don't have good words like you. I don't know how to talk.
Oh, really?
Good words like
you. Do you hug your kids?
I hug them all the time.
Do you really though?
I hug them every night and pop their backs.
I think that's what I wanted most when I heard Wyatt say that. It made me happy because like, I never knew if my dad loved me.
That sucks, dude.
I mean, I can say I did, like sitting with a therapist, like 15 years later, like, oh yeah, he did that. Yeah. And that's how he was showing he was loving me. That was
his love language.
His love language was standing 30 feet away and watching you play football.
Yeah.
I think it's really important to look your kids in the eye and tell them you love them over and over and over and over and over. Mostly for their like subconscious.
Right.
Like Wyatt, like I'll be like, I love you. He's like, yes, I know you love me. I'm like, why? And he's like, because you tell it to me like 500 times a day.
Yeah, that's good, dude.
I'm telling you, when you lose a parent, it's like you need that.
Yeah.
You really need to know that they loved you. And when they die and it's a question mark, that's like, I don't want that for my kids. And I like highly suggest people make sure they
make it.
You have to say it.
Say it a lot.
Look at them.
Yeah.
They have to feel it.
Yep.
They have to feel safe.
Well, and I think a lot of men, it's like, well, he knows I love him. I provide for him.
Yeah, I bought him peanuts.
I bought him a Christmas present 2 years ago. He knows I love him. Got him a Game Boy.
But hi.
Oh my gosh.
It's Wyatt.
Wyatt's here. Happy Thanksgiving, Wyatt.
It's Wyatt time.
What's up, YY?
It's good.
I have a couple questions.
Life's good, huh?
Nope. No Ron John questions.
No Ron John Surf Shop questions.
You've done that enough.
Someone's been drinking a little bit of the daddy's applesauce. You know what I'm saying? So Wyatt, what do you look for in women?
Nothing.
Oh, that's
genius.
good.
Why didn't we think of that? We expect nothing.
That's me and your dad.
Wyatt, that's genius. Can we get more wisdoms?
So you don't look for anything in a woman?
No.
And that's why you're so happy.
Dude.
I'll never marry.
You're not going to get married, huh?
I'm just going to end this family generation.
You're going to stop the bloodline?
We need another Spencer, though. Are you going to become a Buddhist monk?
Oh, you should be a monk.
No.
What are you thankful for, Wyatt?
Huh?
It's Thanksgiving time. What are you thankful for?
For Dad
What about me?
and not Ryan.
Oh. Well, I'm thankful for you, Wyatt.
Burn!
What else are you thankful for? Play-Doh?
For not being surfer.
Oh my! Get him out of here.
On a surfing
Go.
podcast.
Get out of here.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Oh, okay.
Love you.
Yeah, get out of here. Go.
Loser.
Does that hurt your heart a little bit that he doesn't want to be a surfer? Is that God's way of being like?
I know. Sometimes I think about like how good of a son I was.
Yeah.
Like I did all the surfing. My dad must have been so stoked.
Yeah. But he wasn't.
He didn't show it.
So does it kind of sting that he's not into it? He might one day.
Well, it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Because I like that he's going to be his own man.
Do his own thing.
Which I think is important.
Yeah.
I hope he loves he always talks about sailing. I'm like, it'd be cool if he was a sailor.
Dude.
We got to sail. I just want to do something on the ocean with him.
Yeah. What if he became a skimboarder?
Yeah, it's cool.
That's cool.
They make millions.
What if he's like a metal detector guy?
I want to be the metal detector guy at the airport.
No, the guys on the beach that do.
That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, and you could
they
surf.
make a lot of money.
He could find wedding rings and.
My dad always told me, you're either surfing or you're filming.
Right.
I want to film.
Yeah. Did your dad make you surf?
No.
He wasn't like, get the frick out there.
I remember I asked Joel Tudor because he has a really awesome son who's shreds and he's just a good kid.
Yeah.
His name's Tosh Tudor.
Tosh Tudor? Yeah.
And I messaged Joel. I'm like, how do you get him to love surfing so much? He's like, well, when they turn 10, you just make them surf. They'll thank you later.
You kind of sound like him.
I was like, really? You just made? He's like, yep, I just made him. I was like, you're surfing. That's it.
Yeah, because they don't know they will fall in love with it.
Like, don't you wish your dad made you surf?
I wish he physically made me surf. Like, pushed me into waves, made me go out there, taught me how to do it.
I think Joel Tudor's right.
Joel?
I think he said don't make them do it too young because it will scare them too much.
They'll like fall.
He's like, but when they turn 10, they could swim. He's like, you're going surfing.
You're friggin' going there. Yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
And what an amazing life he's given his son. Like, they go to, they're in Hawaii, they're in Indo, they're at some wave pool.
Shane Dorian's son.
Give him the best life.
Yep. Good job.
Hater.
Episode 53, guys. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Have some turkey if you're a vegan. See ya.
How's it? Thank you for watching Pinch My Salt, the hit podcast of the world's #1 surfer, Serling Spencer. You know the rules. Subscribe and tickle that like button. Pinch my salt.
Serling, I love you.